What's going on, guys? We are back with another Pop Report update number 96. We're going to be going over April 3rd through April 9th pop counts. So we will go ahead and start off with PSA. PSA graded a total of 313,315 cards this week. Leading the way again was TCG with 125,000, and then baseball with 67,000, and then football with 38,000, basketball 41,000. Non-sports cards with 11,000. So 313,315 ranks number 2 all time for PSA. Number 1 spot was September 12th through September 18th of last year, where they graded 338,370 cards. Moving on to CSG. CSG is still currently under maintenance, so there was no update to their pop report. Currently, their all-time total sits at 1.29 million cards. Alright, moving on to CGC trading cards. Pokemon had 9,842, and then it was Pokemon Tops with 962, and then Magic the Gathering with 881 cards. New for this week, they have added a new category to their TCG for Marvel. They put 29,868 cards in that category. So for the week, they graded a total of 41,553. So a whole lot of cards, whole lot of TCG cards for CGC there. Alright, moving on to some of the smaller companies here. Tag Grading, they graded a total of 28 cards this week. Leading the way this week was hockey with 10 cards, baseball with 8 cards, video games with 5, and then Star Wars with 4. So for the week, they had 28, which is a huge drop off compared to last week, where they graded 1,434. Not sure what happened there, but it is a huge drop off. Moving on to HGA, hybrid grading approach. They graded a total of 737 cards this week, which is pretty much on average to where they have been previously, so not too bad for them. Ace grading. Just a brief little recap. They are a TCG. They only grade TCG, and they are based out of UK. They added a total of 69 unique cards to their pop report. They are one of the bigger trading grading companies overseas in UK. So I'm not exactly sure how many cards total they had for the week, but they added 69 unique cards this week. Moving on to TGA, the grading authority. They graded a total of 315 cards this week, which is pretty much online to what they've been averaging, around 300 per week. So not too bad for TGA there. All right. Moving on to COMC. COMC is a selling platform online where you mail them your cards. They charge you a flat fee, and they pretty much take care of the rest. They scan your pictures. They scan a picture of your card, and then they post it on their selling platform. There's a lot of other options you could do, like send your cards to auction through eBay, send your card to be graded through CSG and stuff like that. So if that's something that interests you, definitely go check them out. So for this week, they added a total of 23,047 cards to their selling platform, which is a huge increase compared to their normal average. You know, their normal average is somewhere between 10 and 12,000, so 23,000 it's a pretty big number for them. Not sure what led to their uptick on their platform, but it is a pretty big number. MySlabs. MySlabs is another selling platform, very identical to eBay. You take a picture of your card or your wax or your item to sell, and then you post the pictures on their website. The big difference is that you have to get pre-approval to be able to sell on MySlabs, and then they have a very strict one-strike policy. So if you do something wrong one time, you're kicked off the platform. So we'll go ahead and start off with what is selling on MySlabs. So there are a total of 120,960 graded cards up for sale on MySlabs. Nice little uptick compared to last week by a little bit over 1,600 cards. Slabs. The most is baseball with 42,000, basketball with 37,000, and football with 25,000. And then raw cards, there's 12,005 raw cards up for sale. Nice little uptick there also by 90 compared to last week. And then raw card lots, there are 1,312 raw card lots there. And for the sold listings, they updated their website. So they took away the total number. There used to be, I used to be able to see a total number, and it was pretty easy to identify and calculate the number that were sold. So now I'm having to manually count each listing. So these numbers are not 100% accurate, but I believe they are very, very close to being accurate. So hopefully they bring back that feature where you could just click on the number and then it tells you the number of total sold listings. So we'll see. But we'll go ahead and move on. So there's 590 sold slabs this last week. And then for raw cards, there was 63 raw cards and 14 raw card lots, bringing the total up to 667 card listings sold on MySlabs. 53 wax, 7 slab comics, and that's it. So bring the total for the week up to 727 sold listings on MySlabs. The 727 is a huge drop off compared to previous weeks. They were averaging, between 800 and 1,000. So 727 is pretty low. PSA leading the way this week with 460 slabs sold. 55 were BGS, 1 was BVG, 0 CGC, 18 was CSG, 1 redemption, and 55 SGC cards, slabs. So that's it for this week, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you guys very much for watching. Take care, be safe, and I will talk to you guys again next week. Bye.